Hi, I wanted to begin the preview of this week by taking a look at Bloom's taxonomy. UDL depends upon this. It helps you to scaffold learning, to nurture learning, and much of what you've been doing in the course so far has been the knowledge to understand, to apply, to analyze, and some evaluation. In this unit, we are moving to creating, as you are going to create a lesson plan. So it's a good example of Bloom's taxonomy as applied to UDL and how you're going to move to the create level there. In week 5, you will apply what you have learned by creating, application to creation, an original instructional plan using the UDL framework and by re-accessing the CAS free membership you began during week 4. What you practice in week 5 directly supports what you're accountable during week 6 when constructing the final project, community event, and what you learn and practice this week further adds to your repertoire. So it's a perfect example of directions that apply directly to Bloom's taxonomy and what you are going to be expected to do this week and next week as everything goes together. All of the resources are so important to access, and again, you're going to use that CAST website again that you began to use that to continue with this. Now, again, the overview and the 3 key principles that you worked on and have worked on that. Career and Technical Education CTE programs, a little bit on that, back to the UDL objectives, and make sure you take your time to read through the instructor guidance to really get a good foundation of what you're going to do. As you know, in this program, of course, skipping to the discussion without reading the resource assignments will not allow you the depth to do that. So the discussion is an opportunity to evaluate how the purposeful integration of technology in instruction and assessment supports student acquisition of 21st century skills, and more importantly, career and technical education. So we're going to focus on CTE. So there's Chapter 5, and also the Career and Technical Education website, 21st Century Skills, CTE, a short video, and all these will help you with putting this together, where you first analyze, evaluate, summarize, describe. And there's a lot of Bloom's taxonomy right there. So that's the discussion. Now the assignment is for you to create an original UDL instructional plan using the content and written communication instructions below. There are 2 parts. Part 1 is the actual instructional plan, and Part 2 is a final summary. So this is what you should have. Read through this. Part 1, again, you go into CAST UDL Lesson Builder, create a free account, click Save and Edit My Own UDL, and begin constructing single lesson for a specific grade level. So you are going to construct this on that website, and this is exactly what you're going to include in there. And then Part 2 is a summary that you'll write of that. So make sure you create this and submit that and the summary. And that's going to help you to prepare for the last assignment next week. So it's a very important assignment that really scaffolds the learning. I look forward to your work on it.